a sell out. Them chat to people when I get along, a woman know me deal with my day one better than now. No when I fire money or nothing, that's when it come down to the real. This song when me tell them out, then the other want it out. Now switch up.
Well, one people bless upon yourself. We here, we back with another update, and we want to touch on this new Alkaline that was released. All right, Real Dawgs, and I must say, shout out to Sponge Music. All right, this was a Sponge Music production. The rhythm is called the World Press, right? The World Press rhythm, and there's various artists that's featured on the rhythm. But we here to touch more on this Alkaline single, Real Dawgs, because I give you guys my first update, and we try to touch on everything that this single can be related to. But when I sit back and I really met this single people, all right, even though I give you guys the first update, and I told y'all we gonna have a second update on this single because the single is that deep. You know what I mean? It's a deep single by Alkaline. Now, when I really sit back and listen to this single, shout out to the young guns, because I see Alkaline out here defending, repping, you know what I mean, for the young guns, the young artists, them. And we know that these people, right, like the Sashi Coles, the Star Captain, all right, the Knox, you feel me? The Jigo Dan producers, a lot of these people, it seems like they've been day one with Alkaline. Now listening to this single, Alkaline being the artist that's doing it internationally, because we saw Alkaline took Star Captain and Sashi Coles to Africa when he went on the African Fest. So we know Alkaline is the breadwinner for the camp. He is the one that formulated the whole Vendetta movement, all right, and the young artists. And I think this single, it also solidify and signify the Vendetta movement, all right. And Alkaline is basically saying, well, look, him and his day ones, they forward from far, you know what I mean, and they're not gonna let money, fame, clout, whatever get between that movement, that Vendetta movement, all right. And the way how Alkaline proceed to lay his vocal on this track, and the message, right, the way he catered to this track, his cadence, right, even though there's friends that's not here, all right, so to the Real Dawgs them that's not here, I'm sure people are pouring bottles, right, on the floor, pouring a shot for the Real Dawgs that's not here. That's how deep the single go, all right, because Alkaline touching on things that I think people can relate to. Real Dawgs never sell out. People who you grew up with, this record is so touching people. And like I said, I have to big up to Sponge Music, because I think Alkaline give you a hit record here on this record. And there's many other artists on the record, and we're gonna touch on the different artists that's on this on this rhythm. Like I said, different artists that's on this rhythm, that's for different update. But I must say, this single by Alkaline, that lead out, and I think this is gonna be the leading single off of this rhythm. See it? Real Dawgs by Alkaline. The song is very touching, people. If you really sit down and listen to this song, matter of fact, I had to tag, my day ones, my dogs, them that I grew up with, because they back home, right, in South America, and I'm over here in North America. So I basically had to tag them on this record, all right, and let my Real Dawgs them know the same thing. And real recognize real, and what's understood don't need to be explained, people. But the sound was so deep, I had to tag my Real Dawgs them and let them know, say, yo, Real Dawgs never sell out. And even though we don't talk on the phone every day, you understand, hope nothing to change. See? And that's why I'm saying with this single, even though if people want to put up the argument that, this person is no longer part of the MVP or this and that, Alkaline releasing a single like this, he's saying, look, even if it go that way, he is not the one that really, he ain't envy nobody, give them everything what them asked for. We said give them everything on a platter. What was the single? I think is with the thing, give them everything with them offer, on a silver platter. And it's like they still have a problem with it. So to me, this record, it has to be Alkaline singing about his real dogs, them day one that would never sell out for whatever reason. You know, or when we have an argument or when we not seeing eye to eye, no one can come and diss, you know, my dogs. No one can, and to my dogs, no one can come diss me. You know what I mean? Because we keep it in the family. You understand? We not gonna let people from outside forward and dictate what goes on in, you know, our circle or in our family. You know what I mean? We keep it as such. You know, and this song is so real, people. You know, I had to give you guys a second update on it because it's just a real song, you know. Real song, you know, and I'm sure a lot of people and to the way how Alkaline put it is like his feelings, you know, you feel his pain, you feel like at one point I was thinking Alkaline was even crying in this record in the studio, you know. See it? Because it almost brought a tear to my eyes. You know what I mean? Listening and reminiscing on this single and you reminiscing about your real dogs, them people who you grew up with. You know what I mean? People who you still link with, people who you still, you know what I mean? Your day ones. You know what I mean? It's like even, dog, this song is so real it's like on a different level. And you know what people are saying right now? They're speculating whether Alkaline is going to drop his album because we get now these releases. And I must say, one of my followers or, you know, subscribers on my channel being, you know, I love my supporters, them hitting me up and saying about TV, you know, Alkaline and Black Spider have something for drop Alkaline. And I'm like, yo, it's a great look. You know what I mean? It's a great look. So you guys be on the lookout. And you know, it's December month, you know, Alkaline Earth Strong soon forward. All right? And it seems like the Vendetta boss have a lot of things in stores. You know what I mean? For his fans, for his supporters. So people just be on the lookout. But right now I had to, you know, this single right here, people, you guys don't even know how much RBAR TV rate this single that my artist Alkaline just released. You know what I mean? Real G's never sell out. I can't even emphasize on how much that's a fact. You know what I mean? And anyone that sell out or fall short, dog, something wrong. You know what I mean? Something wrong. It was never day one. From the get-go. See? I swear, people. I can't emphasize. I can't even really, you know what I mean? Because people might say about TV, see you read this and the third. But it's like if you can't relate to this single, something wrong with you. So, like something really wrong with you, dog. If you can't relate, sit back and reflect. Meds this single and hear what this youth is saying. The more time I wonder, you know, because I'm older than Alkaline. You know, I be wondering like, damn. I know he's younger than me, but it seems like this youth have an old soul. It's like he older than me because he's saying things that me, all right, a person that's older than him, listening to his music, and I'm like, yo, Dawgs, this youth is just, you know what I mean? It's just different. He's just different. It's like, he's really a space kid. You know what I mean? You have to sit back more time and wonder if this youth, you know, like I said before, you know, I said this a lot of times. You have to wonder if this youth is before his time. Like if he forward before his time, you know what I mean? Like he's just an old soul. You know? So, with that said, people, bless upon yourself. Like, share, subscribe, be vocal in the comment section. Let me know how you know, react to this song. How this song touch you. You know, if you really, you know, mess the song and, you know, being the person you is. Because this is not going to, you know, just hit the real people them. It's gonna also hit the fake people them who knows that them had some real people and them sell them out. You know what I mean? And now you can't par with the day one, you can't par with you know what I mean? Because for whatever reason. So the song is that deep. You know what I mean? And both sides can reflect on it. Meds. You know what I mean? Real dogs never sell out. That's a fact. That's a fact, people. So with that said, bless upon yourself. Until the next notification, while I go, stay blessed, people. Be vocal in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. And once you subscribe, make sure you hit notification. And make sure you hit all notification. So it doesn't matter what RBAR TV posts on the YouTube channel. YouTube is going to send you the notification, all right? Bless upon yourself, while I go, people. Little more.